What's going on, guys? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about light machine guns and in which one I think is the best light machine gun to use, as well as the best class setup for it, and then some quick tips that will hopefully help you make or hopefully make you a little bit better when it comes to using light machine guns. So first off, I want to start out by saying that I don't think the light machine guns play a big role in this game at all. You know, I've noticed some people using them that I don't think that there's specifically one that's just absolutely overpowered that people use all the time. And when I say that, I'm talking about the LSAT from Black Ops 2. If you guys remember, everyone always ran the LSAT with target finder and silencer, and it was always just an absolute god gun, and it stayed like that for pretty much the entire game. Like, I don't think they may have nerfed it a little bit, but overall it was still a very, very powerful light machine gun that people used all the time and got really annoying. Now I know that the Gorgon was like that in Black Ops 3 for a while. I think it was like a 2-shot kill when the game first came out, and people were using it left and right, and they patched that up really, really quick. And I don't think there's one light machine gun specifically that really stands out. That just absolutely destroys assault rifles, submachine guns, anything at any range. So I don't think we have to worry about that in this game. On the downside, that means that the light machine guns aren't that good and aren't necessarily worth using if you're trying to do really, really well. But if you are trying to get that dark matter or headshots or whatever you're trying to do with the light machine gun, hopefully I can help you out in this video. So first thing I want to talk about is which gun do I think is the best. I'm pretty sure stat-wise and just personal experience wise, I think that Dingo is probably the best to use. There's many reasons for that, but the class setup that I want to give you guys is right here, right? The Dingo, we've got ELO, Quick Draw, Stock, Grip, and FMJ, and I'm running Flak Jacket and Tac Mask, and that's it. That's all I'm using. Now, the reason I'm running a lot of perks is I've always really been up for using attachments rather. I've always been really, really up for using lots of attachments on my guns and not running many perks. I've always found, in this game at least, that running more attachments has benefited me more than running lots of perks. So I stick true to that, and it really tends to work out for the best. So I like running ELO. I run ELO on just about every weapon, so that's just kind of a personal preference. Honestly, it's personal preference. If you want to run a scope, you can. If not, it's whatever. I like running Quick Draw and Stock just because I like making my light machine gun feel like an assault rifle. With Quick Draw and Stock, it makes my gun move a lot quicker. Obviously, I can aim in quicker. I can look around quicker. It gives me the feel of an assault rifle, right? Like, so it's not of a big big of a transition, geez, I can't talk, from an assault rifle to a light machine gun. Whereas if I don't have that, it's going to be completely slow. It already is slow enough, and to just make it that much worse, it just really sucks. So I'd rather make it feel as much like an assault rifle as I possibly can, so that I'm already going to be pretty decent with this gun. I'm not have to completely switch over and get used to using this gun like it's a completely different game. I run Grip and FMJ. Grip helps me shoot long distance, mainly when you're using a light machine gun. You're not rushing spawn, you're kind of sitting back, so Grip helps me with the aim. And I always run FMJ, and I'll talk about, or on my light machine guns, and I'll talk about that in a minute, because that is actually really crucial when it comes to a certain tip that I'm going to share with you in a second. But one thing I like about the Dingo, it's got fast fire rate. It's actually probably quicker than the rest. I don't have exact statistics, but I know that it's quicker than the Dredge, obviously a 3-round burst LMG, and in the Gorgon, which shoots like 1 bullet a minute. That one is super slow. It's easier to move around with than the other ones. I know with the Gorgon, you're absolutely slow. You can't shoot and move quickly at the same time. It just does not work out. And it's got a pretty decent reload. All of them are really, really slow, but I think the Dingo is probably one of the best out of all of them. That one or the BRM. The Dingo and the BRM are very, very similar. It's honestly just personal preference when it comes down to those two, but I think the Dingo is just easier to navigate, easier to use, and yeah. So a few quick tips that I want to share with you when using light machine guns. Play long range. You know, don't be an idiot. Don't rush spawn. It's not a shotgun. It's not a submachine gun. I think I acted pretty stupid in this gameplay. I ran around with it. I wasn't really thinking, and I tended to do pretty good. You know, I did all right, but it's not always going to go like that, you know. Light machine guns don't normally do too well in short distance range, and I learned that the hard way. There were so many times where I was losing gunfights when I was shooting people so many times with this light machine gun. It just was not working. So stick back. Make sure to play campy. If you're going to play campy, use a light machine gun, and it'll help you out a little bit. Don't be afraid to excessively shoot at someone. This is where I come back to talking about FMJ like I was saying earlier. You have a light machine gun for a reason, right? You have all that ammo. Don't be afraid to use it all on somebody. One really awesome benefit about the light machine gun is that you can pre-fire with that thing and not have to worry about having to reload because you have like 80 shots. So don't be afraid to pre-fire. Don't be afraid to shoot excessively. If someone runs around a corner and you're getting hit markers, keep shooting. And that's why I use FMJ, because I have all that ammo. Might as well put FMJ on it so that I can shoot through walls. That way, if anyone is in my line of sight, whether they're behind a wall, a door, anything, I can shoot them regardless. I have plenty of ammo. I have bullets that can shoot through walls. I'm basically set. And that's why I like running FMJ, because you can just shoot everywhere and kill people left and right. It's really, really awesome. Last but not least, the reason I don't run a secondary, I have my fists, and this isn't just the only reason, because obviously you can do the same with a secondary, but I don't run a secondary because when I run around, I pull out my fists and I can run really, really, really fast, and I don't have to worry about running around with a light machine gun. So if you are going to use a secondary, don't use a launcher, because then you're just going to be super slow. If you're going to use a secondary, use like a pistol or the 3-round burst pistol or whatever. That way you can move around really, really quick. But anyway, guys, hopefully this video will help you out. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.